What's going on, plugins? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, I'm going to talk about Kevin Young and BYU basketball. Before we get into this video, make sure you drop a like, and if you're new here, sub to the channel and become a part of the family. Now let's get into the video. Kevin Young is building a solid team going into the 2024-2025 season. BYU fans should be excited this season and years to come. Hiring Kevin Young, who has experience coaching at the G League and the NBA level, is about to take the program to new heights. BYU wasn't the most attractive choice of top recruits, but now that Kevin Young's running the show, it's looking more appealing to top recruits, and it's looking like the program's headed towards becoming a college basketball powerhouse. My bold prediction is that BYU in the next couple of years are going to be producing first-round draft picks and getting a bunch of five-star recruits. Kevin Young is setting the foundation right now, trying to build the program into a school that produces NBA talent. So BYU has a coach with NBA experience who can bring in talented players, and they have a bunch of NIL money to offer top recruits. They got some deep pockets over there. All Kevin Young has to do is put it all together in his first year and make a good impression of bringing these one-and-done type of players. Year one has to be a good season. I'm not saying you have to go out there and win a natty, but win a bunch of games and make the NCAA tournament and get out the first round, be a successful season. I don't see Kevin Young and BYU having a bad season. Kevin Young did better than a lot of people expected when he started putting his team together. Once Mark Pope left, everyone thought BYU would have a down year. BYU can end up having two players as drafted in the first round for the 2025 NBA draft. They were able to land four-star forward Canon who's ranked 35 by ESPN and 38 by 24/7 Sports. I made a video about him saying that he would commit to BYU, and it ended up happening. He already had a connection to BYU because his coach from Overtime Elite is now on the coaching staff, so when he asked Purdue to release him from a scholarship, it just made sense for him to commit to BYU because his coach is there. This is what Canon told ESPN on why he committed to BYU. My family and I met with Coach Young and the coaching staff last week, and we immediately clicked. I knew right away this was the best fit for me. Canon wants to be a one-and-done player, and he feels like Kevin Young can get him there. He's projected to be a late first-round pick in the 2025 NBA draft, but a lot of mock drafts have him going in the second round. So he's going to have to show out during his freshman season and improve his draft stock. NBA scouts are keeping a close eye on him, and they believe he's a player who can turn into a star. They're impressed with his size and his athleticism. He's an elite scorer who can create his own shot, and he's a tough shot maker. He has the potential to become a great two-way player. With his size being 6'8" and his long arms, he could be a good defender and a shot blocker in college. NBA scouts already knows he's a bucket, but if he can become an elite defender, that could boost his draft stock. I expect Kanon to be one of the top scorers on the team during his freshman season. He should be a starter. BYU needed depth at the forward position. I seen something they might put him at power forward. He's going to have to bulk up a little bit if he's going to play the four, but Kevin Young should play him at multiple positions and see what's the best fit for him. I can see Kanon playing shooting guard, small forward, and power forward, so it's going to be interesting to see what position he plays and what's the best fit for him when the season starts. The next prospect who's definitely going to be a one-and-done player is Egor Demin, who's a 6'8" combo guard. He's one of the top international prospects in the 2024 class, so this was a big pickup for BYU. I watched a few of his games, and this kid looks legit. Some mock drafts have him going in the top 10. If everything goes well this season and he balls out, I see him being a top 15 or 20 pick in the 2025 NBA draft. He's a versatile guard who's a great passer and scorer. He's an elite ball handler, three-level scorer with nice footwork, uses his size to his advantage and quickness to blow by defenders and score at the rim. He has a high basketball IQ. He can create offense for his teammates. With his elite court vision, he can make all the passes. Kevin Young can put him at point guard. He's capable of running the offense. Egor will give opposing teams problems if he's running the point. 6'8" ball handler who can play at a fast pace, score the ball, and is a great playmaker. Opposing teams are going to have problems stopping him. I would love to see him running the point. It might be a nice fit. Y'all let me know in the comments if that's a good fit or not. He will most likely get most of his playing time at shooting guard. Egor is going to bring a lot to this team. I can see him averaging close to a double-double a game. He can rack up a lot of assists, or he can grab rebounds. He's actually an elite rebounder. Also, he's a good shot blocker and get steals. I'm expecting him to make a big impact this season for BYU. He might turn into that type of player who's the X factor for this team. So these two prospects should make a big impact during the freshman season. BYU has a solid freshman class coming in and some solid veterans on the team already. They should be able to win a lot of games and make a deep run in the NCAA tournament. I do feel like this BYU team has the talent to win the Big 12, so we'll see what happens. Before I end this video, I want to give out an update on top prospect AJ Bonsa, who visited BYU a few weeks ago. The visit went well, and it seems like BYU still has a chance to get him. This is what he said about his visit. It was good. Obviously, I'm up the street from it, so I was like, why not take it unofficial and see what they have to offer? So I met with the whole basketball staff, and they just talked me through what's it like, and hopefully they can get me on an official visit. So hopefully Kevin Young can get him on an official visit when the season starts and have him come to a home game so he can see how the atmosphere is. That can make a good impression on him and get him to commit. Y'all feel what I'm saying, plugins? AJ has some good things to say about about Kevin Young, and it was reported that most of their convos were about the NBA. He said this: "It's been good. I obviously worked in the league for a long time, and that's my ultimate goal. So he can be, if I decide to go there, one of the people that can help me. He knows my goal is the league, and he's been working with league guys for however long it's been. So that was his motto. He can get me there since he knows what it takes." So AJ wants to be a one-and-done player, and since Kevin Young has that NBA connection, he can use that to his advantage as a recruiting pitch. AJ plans to drop a top 6 or top 8 list after Peach Jam, which will be after July 21st, and then he will start taking official visits. As of right now, BYU should make the list. The unofficial visit went well, and it seems like him and Kevin Young have a good relationship. If any news comes out about AJ and BYU, I'll keep y'all updated. How good will BYU be this season? Are y'all excited about Canon catches and Egor Demin? Drop y'all opinions in the comments, drop a like on the video, and sub to the channel. Turn on post notifications so you know when I post. If you want more BYU videos, smash that like button. I appreciate y'all, and I'll see you in the next video. Till next time.